told any jokes yet. We can just keep this up. I don't even have to tell any jokes if you guys don't want. Before I get started, just so I have a better feel for the room, can I ask who all's drinking tonight? Any? Cool. Okay, good. That was the reaction I was hoping for. Personally, I prefer drunk crowds. I do. They just make the job easier, you know. Sober people, you're a little tougher to crack. Drunk people will laugh at anything. To illustrate my point, I'll tell you a little story. I got up on stage to tell some jokes once at an event where nobody was drinking. Nobody. And I told some jokes, and nobody laughed at a single joke. And I'm not exaggerating, not a single joke. And I'm not saying this for dramatic effect. I think a few people were actually crying. Even worse is my entire family was there. My entire family. Can you imagine bombing like that in front of your entire family? And that's how I ruined my grandma's funeral. So drink up. That's the point of that story. I love drinking a lot, probably a little too much. My least favorite thing about drinking, though, is that when you're drinking, you go out, and people feel a lot more inclined to like share their opinions with you on things. And it's like, I didn't ask for this. You know, I'll go out with my friends, we'll go out for drinks, and people will just come up and they'll say things like, you know, I think you've had enough. Or, you know, you probably shouldn't be texting your ex-girlfriend right now. Or, sir, you need to put your shirt back on. It's like, mind your own business, okay? My personal favorite thing that people will say to me is, you know, you can have fun without alcohol, right? And I love that one so much because of how ironic it is. It's so ironic because, in my experience, people who say things like that tend to be buzzkills who don't have fun under any circumstances. No, so I think I drink as much as I do because I was considered a gifted child growing up. Is anybody else considered a gifted child? Oh, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Is anybody else unhappy? Yeah. Well, I've always hated that label, gifted child. Like, that's so fucked up. Like, what gift are they referring to? Like, depression, anxiety? Like, because I didn't ask for those. You know, God, like, calling those gifts. Can you imagine that birthday party? It's like, hey, buddy, look. I know that you wanted Legos, but they were all out. So here instead is a crippling mental disorder. Enjoy your gift. No, that'd be terrible. I think a lot of my problems can be traced back to the music I grew up listening to. I grew up listening to like a lot of emo and punk rock, just like really angsty music. I still do, but that's not the point. And like, I listened to that music because I felt so mature, I felt so cool, because here I was, this 16-year-old kid, and I'm relating to problems, you know, these guys in their 20s and 30s have. And then as an adult, I realized, oh, these were grown men who had the problems of teenagers. So that's not great. What really blows my mind is how many of these artists are still making music to this day, like 15, 20 years later. Even worse is how little has changed since then. Like, it's the same lyrically, it's the same musically. I think if you're in your mid-40s and you're still writing songs about getting dumped every weekend and hating your hometown, your next album should have to be called Maybe I'm the Problem. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are like me. Sometimes I really wish I was stupid. Like, I'll be walking down the street and I'll notice some like mouth breather just aimlessly wandering around, and I'm like, that looks sweet. Like, I'm very jealous of that. Like, even my dumb friends back home, like, my dumb friends are just the happiest people on earth. And let me tell you, if you think that you're not also jealous of your dumb friends, you are. Like, seriously, go up to your stupid friends and just ask them about anything about their life. And, like, just watch their face light up. It's amazing. You will be so jealous. And the good news is, every single person in this room can test this out. You all can, because every single friend group has at least one stupid friend. At least one stupid friend. And if you're sitting there thinking like, well, Austin, my friend group doesn't have a stupid friend, then I've got news for you. If you're waiting for me to finish that thought, I'm so jealous of you right now. I will say, I'm single. And on behalf of all single people, can I just say like how great COVID has been? Little pushback on that one, okay. No, the reason I say that, I know it's a dark thing to say, you all probably don't agree with me, but it's been great because dating is so easy now. Like, standards have never been lower, and that is awesome. Like, but in the before times, like if I wanted to even get a girl to talk to me, you know, I had to like dress really well and make sure my hygiene was on point and occasionally lie to women, and now I can get like a second or third date just by like wearing a mask on the train and not retweeting conspiracy theories and occasionally lying to women. So, you know, so it's better. It's better. I will leave you guys with one little piece of advice. I try not to give too much advice, but I will leave you with this. If you're dating somebody right now, you know, in the COVID times, if you're dating somebody and you want to kick it up a notch, take it to the next level, but you don't know how, all you have to do is just a couple simple things. Next time you're together, find a little bit of time to be alone. A little private, intimate moment. And once you're alone, you pull them in close and you just get in their ear and you just whisper. You whisper 3 words, those 3 little words that we all want to hear, right? I'm fully vaccinated. That's my time. Thank you guys so much.